Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant. We are back for some more Rogue Trader. In the previous episode we had a lot of very fun and active things to do. We are in the Homunculus' laboratory. We did the quest for Idira. We killed that corrupted Farseer. Was corrupted by Tarventius actually. Which we killed. I think he was over there and he died. And then we also killed Tarventius. So 2 quests done in one. We looted the place and now we just have these goods here to pick up and see what they have. A damaged data slate. Sorry, before I do that. I also leveled up right before the episode because we did level up. And my choices were... We got an additional exemplar talent and we got an available second tier archetype talent. So on my main character I went for eager subordinates. So when allies take actions on extra turns given by the character, they deal 15% more damage. Which is lovely. And we also have hidden advantage. All the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician has 9 more stacks of tactical advantage. I picked this one because I didn't really see anything else of note in the Master Tactician, but it could be handy. For Idira, we went for degraded defense. Given that she does a lot of, single target damage in a single hit, whenever the character deals damage to an enemy, that enemy suffers 1 stack of the degraded defense effect for every 6 damage that the character has dealt. So if I am reading this correctly, this can actually apply a lot of stacks quite quickly. And whenever an ally attacks that enemy, they deal additional damage equal to the number of degraded defense stacks. So let's say if she deals 60 damage with a Shriek, for example, that means that character would have 10 stacks of degraded defense, which it would mean everybody would deal 10 more damage per hit. Which I like a lot, especially if you're considering Argenta on a burst. If she's firing 16 shots, it's gonna be 16 shots getting the extra damage from this thing here. Well, if they land, of course. And then I went for Psi rating +1, because why not? We reached level 40, we can pick it, so we picked it. On Abelard, I went for Extermination. Any damage the character deals is increased by 1 for every attack they have made this combat. So the same thing we gave to Argenta, I believe. Does not count on anything that's overtime. And we got Accustomed to Glory. Whenever the Archmutant or their ally uses Heroic Act or Desperate Measure, which we do use a lot, the Archmutant gains +1 and +10% damage on all attacks until the end of combat. Very good stuff here. On Pascal, I didn't really know what to take, so I went a little bit defensive here. I gave him Steel Shell. The character's deflection is doubled against single target attacks, so he was gonna have like 12 deflection against anybody not targeting him with a area attack. And I took the Medicae Mechadendrite as a another talent because nothing else from the Bounty Hunter interests me that I can tell. So this way the Tech Priest can use their Mechadendrite to restore the wounds of an ally once per combat. It restores 6 plus Medicae divided by 5, so 96 divided by 5 wounds are gonna get healed by this. Moving on to Juliet. I gave her Deadly Aim. If the character's dodge reduction is higher than the enemy's dodge before applying the 0.75 or medium armor penalty modifier, the character's damage against that enemy is increased by 1% for every 5% difference between the character's dodge reduction and the enemy's dodge. This bonus damage is tripled for critical hits. I'm not entirely sure how this damage modifier is gonna actually work. We are currently at 63 dodge reduction, but we can increase this by increasing our perception. I'm curious if this will actually pay off or if it was a very bad choice, but we're gonna try it. And then I also doubled down on this and I went for Lethal Concentration. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy, the assassin gains the assassin's dodge reduction minus the target's dodge divided by 2, lethality. So, as long as we can keep our dodge reduction high, I think we can benefit a lot from these two. We'll see. And, finally on Cassia, I gave her Combat Meditation. The character gains 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. Staves do not count as ranged weapons. And I also gave her Veil of Protection. Allies that are targeted by Navigator's power gain 10% armor, and this is reduced by the amount of Veil degradation. It's also increased by the infusing parameter of the currently equipped Navigator staff. We may have to start playing around with staffs on Cassia, but I think it's a decent enough talent to take. There wasn't really anything else that I really wanted. I'm not sure if it will count if I have a shotgun in the secondary weapon. I'm going to assume that I cannot have this. So I think I'm actually just going to swap my thing here. I'm guessing it's going to be called staff, whatever I try to use. Infusing 5, castigating 5, infusing 7. Allies targeted by navigated powers gain a 7 bonus to all their characteristics until the... Yeah, okay. We take that. I just have to remember that I have to swap between these two. Okay, so we've done this. I wanted to explore... I wanted to explore this note here. Damage at the slate. There's a dent on the data slate screen covered in flickering colored stripes. The readable parts are twitchy and contain repetitions. Numerous prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground in recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from a minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. I guess this was him, Cervantes, trying to create clones. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death that enable the creation of an entirely identical clone with intact memories of its prior life, up to and including the moment of death, most vividly detailed as to both physical sensations and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Bear in mind that work on creating the new body must begin before the third stage of decomposition has set in. Okay. And this hole here...
to the stars.
The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken concrete. A small wind gets into the room through the ugly hole on the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust at their feet. The hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab and dragged it outside. What? You are for now mystified as to what that something was. Ugh, it's a good thing we have awareness here. Take a closer look around. Through the piled up rocks, dirt and thick dust, you're able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. Okay. Let's try to surmise what we saw at the lab ceiling. Come on! Yes! You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was blown by several powerful direct explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic marks on the debris and the walls. The ceiling was breached using melta charges. What do you all think about this? The Seneschal looks around, frowning. I don't understand. Drukari machinery and their toys seem out of place within these walls. Nay, they seem positively alien. These walls? Why, this is the standard architecture of an Imperium bunker. Why would the Xenos conduct their business in a place like this? My kinspeople were unable to find this place. The Dark Ones would hardly have been content with a single trophy, even one as great as this. No, this was done crudely and quickly, and that behavior is more typical of the Monarchy. I think I did well bringing Iliad to have these pieces of lore. This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I refuse to believe his lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them, hated them. Okay, we step away. Quest completed, investigate the rubble.
A new challenge for me.
Alright. So I still have this area here that I have not been able to... Oh, wait. There was also an elevator. Yeah, right here. Can I use it now? Oh.
It's about time.
Okay, I don't know what's happening here.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
There's also this area, which I would like to access, but I can't. I don't know why.
Follow my lead.
I really think like
from your primary world are looking for any excuse to destroy each other, Elantark. But leaders must strive for unity among their people.
In all fairness, Iliad, you are in no position to judge humans for fighting among themselves. Everything I've learned lately about your kind suggests that a proclivity for feuding is universal.
Yep.
None None shall stand in my way.
I feel like I missed some kind of test. We leveled up, so I wonder if we're gonna have another awareness test around here. And find like a hidden door? No.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
This is all very strange to me. The elevator not working, this little area not reachable. Oops. Can I move the map? Let me look. Ah, god damn it. Ah, like this. It seems like there's something right here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, if there is something, I cannot find it. It makes me sad. Okay, let's go.
Victory awaits.
So, the Aldari were looking for Tervantius. We killed him. Do they have something to tell me? I wonder. No, the quest just completed. Let's speak with Idira then. In the Void Chip. See what she has to say. And we are gonna bench Iliad for now, and we're gonna take our friend Argenta once more. I don't think I have any items that I want to give Argenta on Iliad. I also have to level it up. No. No. Yeah, this can be good. This is all. Yeah, I hate missing this. It's such a good thing. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think I miss anything. What are you using for gloves? Ah, this would also be awesome for Iliad. God damn, that'd be a big boost for Iliad. You had this deadly repeater. How does it compare to the stupor? So I have a 30% chance to gain one more attack action against after a kill with deadly repeater, but the stupor one, if I shot using this weapon deals critical damage, it stuns the target. Okay. Take that. Right. So, Idira. When Idira sees you, her lips curve into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Idira, how are you? Not forgetting your decision, are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you.
Yeah, we discouraged Idira from putting on Xeno devices that would have suppressed the voices from the warp.
You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gift lets me see the future. When thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Idira Tlas. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
One story, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. You and I have already had enough adventures to fill a tome.
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2.
Yeah, somebody called Lindsay, and we're gonna have a new book. Okay.
Of course.
So our quest is done. Again, I want to check if she got some kind of buff. Because sometimes you get these buffs when you complete quests, but apparently not in this case, at least. Makes me kind of sad. Alright, so I am going to level up Argenta before we continue. And then we're gonna continue looking for rumors. I will be right back. And I am back. So I was looking at the level ups. We had 2 level ups for Argenta. We picked Dash from our soldier archetype here. The other choices were controlled shot, which I kind of like also. There are times where I have like Abelard in the middle of the way and I don't want to shoot through him. And this would allow him to dodge all of our attacks for the next... the next attack. But I think it's not really necessary to pick this. While Dash would have been useful already in a number of situations. So I think I'm going to like this one. By the way, so what this does is it costs 0 AP. The soldier immediately dashes in the selected direction, spending all their movement points. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity, allows the soldier to dash through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. So even if you have 0 movement points, you can still dash away. It's also useful if you want to move away from an area where you are kind of surrounded by melee enemies. This will allow you to get out and still shoot them. We took Demolition, and then over here we took Critical Velocity from the Exemplar. The character's critical hit chance and critical damage are increased by 7% of their dodge. We are at 127% dodge, so it's gonna be over like 8% or something like that. And if we increase it even further, that's just more damage out of it. And our second tier archetype talent, we took Discipline. The Archmilitant gains 1 stack of versatility whenever an ally grants the Archmilitant an extra turn. So this is not anything super special, I don't think at least, but it's just a way to speed up our versatility stacks early on during the combat. So I think it'll be cool. The other choices were not bad, but nothing very mandatory, so I like this choice over here. With that done, we are still working on the rumor, chasing the elusive Contempt. And I kind of forget where I wanted to go now, but I think it was in this system that he was. At least something mentioned him here. Okay, so this is done, right? Or do I have to go back here to speak with... Eldari? If I'm not immediately, like, in the village or something like that, I'll just leave. Because given that the quests were marked as completed, I don't think there's anything else that's necessary. Yeah, and we're not in... Okay.
A new challenge for me?
We're not in the village, we're not near the Eldari, so let's just continue on. Okay, let me just look also at my 2 other companion quests. See if there's anything close by to where we are. So Marajai, he wants to do something, and then rat hunting is going to Footfall, which is also accompanied by our main quest. This is still annoying to me, because this showed a map earlier on. I wonder if I have to be on the Cronus Expanse map for me to see it. I wonder. Does it show now? It does show now, okay. So, Latosian's Passage. Where is that? Oh, it even marks it. Oh, that's lovely. Why is it marked? Yeah, why is it marked? It's... now it shows it. I mean, aren't they all in progress? Oh, I don't know. But I like this. Let's go! See if we can find that ship. This is probably repeated, right? Yeah, it's repeated. Ah, how are my colonies, by the way? Get some stuff. Get some... Oh, we completed Call to Arms. Okay, cool. Is there anything else I want to do here? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's also another project above, right? These here. This would give me Fellowship of the Void, and this would give me Casbalika mission stuff. I kind of want the Fellowship of the Void after what I saw from them. Profit and people costs nothing. Profit costs some stuff. This is cool. Bastion. Plating, that's nice. What am I missing here? Oh, missionaries. Okay. And then we would have this. Or this. Or the Woebringer. I'm not concerned about that. Alright. Don't really want to waste time right now on the colonies. So, in order to chase this elusive contempt, do I have to visit the systems? I would imagine so. It's not here. Is this new? Probably not, right? I will stop in a system that contains Phlogiston because I do need it. It seems like it's unexplored. So I'm gonna quick save. The game is not very good at telling me if I've been somewhere or not. I've experienced this multiple times before. But this does seem... This is fresh. I haven't been here. Some cargo. What is this? Blood Sign Decree. Decree of gubernatorial will. By the grace of the God Emperor of mankind, we, Jamon Nigel von Pauen, for the good of our world and the deliverance of our people from the wrath of the heavens and the fury of distant stars, hereby command to provide for the needs of the Governor's office no more and no fewer than 20 faithful young men and maidens picked in accordance with our instructions. Each 7th rotation around the heavenly body, robust and firm in body and spirit, voluptuous in shape or similar height and stature, dainty and beautiful, fair of hair and with eyes the color of midday sky, so shall it be. This does not feel like an appropriate use of power.
Follow my lead.
Okay, so Lord Imperium. We have to swap the helmet on her. No. Oh, sorry, not armor. This. There we go. We want that, and we want this.
My house would be proud of me.
The desiccated manuscripts date back a dozen centuries. This palace is probably one of the oldest outputs on the Imperium. Okay. So I think you were using this. And here you had a shadow field. Yes. Okay. Bonebreaker Maul. When you hit an enemy with the Bonebreaker Maul, the target must pass a toughness written test or fall prone and gain random trauma? Yo. This is actually... this is very good. So you had this one, which inflicts Disturbed. Right? I mean, this also makes them fall prone, yeah? Yeah, it also makes them fall prone. So I guess I'll just keep this one. Okay. Whenever the weather parries an attack, immediately strike back at the attacker. Isn't this the same thing we have? If this attack deals damage, the weather performs kick to push the enemy away? What? Okay. Crusade plate gloves. Whenever the weather deals damage with a heavy weapon to an enemy, that enemy suffers 1 second perplexed. God damn. If 3 or more seconds of perplexed are on the target, the weather's attacks also inflict staggered. Yo. Penalty to ballistic skill, weapon skill, intelligence, or perception. It's quite nice. This is for Ulfar. Whenever the ruler performs a character per match, they gain 2 AP, 6 MP, and 2 toughness bonus temporary wound. That's quite lovely as well. Let's compare them. The wearer gains 2 times agility bonus parry when using swords, which we are not using. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword... Oh, I'm so dumb. This is actually only for swords. Wow. Okay. If the attacker is staggered, the wearer's parry is increased by 5. Man, it is good though. Okay, I guess we're gonna swap because we're using the hammer. I hadn't noticed that detail. Well, I suck then. And this one... Man, they're both very good, but I think I prefer to go for the damage. So we'll keep the damage here. Very good items here, what the hell?
Operation successful.
Another one? What? Why repeated items? Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Ancient servitors, I guess we're gonna fight some.
My warp sight reveals something. Stop. There.
Okay. Broken Vox. I cannot go on like this, Ilona. I cannot. I served my master loyally, as did my father and his father before that. But this cannot continue. No. No, I am tired. To bury the corpses of murderers and traitors to the Imperium is a noble thing to do, but now I must conceal the deaths of those innocent young men and women. They are almost children. Cursed be the day when the governor became the ruler of this world. I will break this vicious circle, this I promise. Tonight I will flee the estate and together we will journey to the Star Speakers. They will warn the servants of the God Emperor about the heresy lurking in these walls. They will return for us. They will save us. Just wait for me, Helona. Just wait until I return. Okay, so those 20 people they called for, I guess they were killed.
None shall stand in my way.
Goods over there. Fresh injuries. They do not appear to be hostile. At least not yet.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh, there is a lot of loot here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What? How did I miss that, by the way? I just came from there. Let's go back. I seem to have missed a container. This is unacceptable. Cargo. Okay. Let's go back.
A new challenge for me?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna turn hostile at some point. There's a bunch of bodies over there. Oh.
Victory awaits.
Corrupted noble. A lushly dressed, vaguely human-like carcass reclines back into a massive Calixian oak armchair. Callous brownish blue patches cover the dead flesh, overlapping one another like snake scales. The hands, claws of exposed bone, cradle a grotesquely bloated face. The creature's chest remains motionless and its eyes stay tightly closed, and yet the muscles on the distorted face twitch ever so briskly when you approach. What? Cassie covers her mouth with both hands, trying to speak quietly, even as her body is shaking. The Lady Navigator's wide open eyes are brimming with terror. I want to leave this place, right now. Argenta draws her weapon, looks at you, and cocks a questioning eyebrow. So he's apparently dead, right? But who are you? Speak up. Oh. The creature's eyelids flutter open, seating you with a natural glow of its yellow pupils. The disfigured lips twist, stretching the smile wider and wider, until the thin skin bursts with a sharp snap, revealing row after row of pointed teeth. A twisted guttural voice bursts from the creature's throat and it roars with laughter. God, Emperor, hear your daughters, please. May you guide my hand such that this heresy no longer defiles the ground upon which your servants tread. Sharp scales break away from the dense skin with every shot. Okay, so Argenta just opened fire. As the creature's flesh explodes, reducing its ugly carcass to a bloody pulp. The mutilated face, completely stripped of skin and even bones, grins at you with a demented smile of a severed jaw. Do not think me a coward, Lord Captain, but I would prefer to leave this place as soon as we can. Who knows how many such creatures lurk in this palace depths? Hungry. Idira rubs her temples, shaking off sparks from her fingertips. You have no idea how starved I am. And thirsty. A thirst that cannot be slaked. They want to eat. It wants to drink. We are hungry. Eat, devour. Eat, eat, eat. The creature's flesh starts swiftly regenerating before your very eyes. Within seconds, the bones are once again fused together. The vessels, internal organs, and nervous system grow back. The spatter of blood flows back toward the carcass, being absorbed through the exposed tissue and rapidly recovering scale-marked skin. The same creature is standing before you a moment later, but this time its fiery yellow eyes are burning with anger. I do not like playing with my food. The creature angrily shakes its shins in an effort to remember human speech, its jowls melding into its shoulders and faintly glowing ribcage. A peculiar accessory shaped like a scarab and covered in luminous vermilion glyphs has painfully lodged itself into the flesh of the creature, something that undoubtedly used to be a man. We failed Xenos test. This is what we get by not having healed it. The accessory must have been a brooch at some point, but burrowed into the owner's flesh for some inscrutable reason. Who are you? The elucidator fails to interpret the twisted speech taking root in your mind like a pestilent weed. The creature contentedly smacks its lips. I will finally taste savory flesh again. Okay, dude.
Heed your cries of mercy.
Whoa! 2,730 HP? And these guys have 650. Okay, dude. So, okay, this is a proper enemy here. Holy crap. He's disturbed, okay. He has a knife. Choosing the game. At the end of their turn, the corrupted noble chooses his prey, applying the game for the feast effect on them. Creatures with this effect suffer 50% more damage from the noble's attacks. If the noble hits its target, he regains 10% wounds and moves. Okay. Hunting down. At the end of the turn, the corrupted noble moves to the nearest servitor with either the searching for blood or searching for feed effect active. This movement often provoke attacks of opportunity. If there are no servitors with effects, the corrupted noble stays up. Stays put, sorry. Wait, more stuff. Bestial Rage, National Armor, Combat Master, Transformed. The corrupted noble has an unnatural immunity to stun, slowed, and staggered effects, yet he permanently suffers 3 seconds. Oh, okay, that's why he has them. Grim Satisfaction. At the start of his turn, the corrupted noble restores 5% maximum wounds for each creature with bleeding in combat. No Light in Darkness. Suffers 125% more fire damage. Halo Device. The wearer gains... Oh, I guess that's the brush. This is... good. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, any damage that they deal is increased by 1% in the combat, while their intelligence are reduced by 1. Okay. So I feel like he has to go down first. These ancient servitors have 9 deflection. Holy crap. Embrace the machine. Irresolute. Does not have its own resolve and has no info momentum. Okay. Sound Protector. At the end of its turn, the servitor counts as full cover for its allies and grants distant allies half of its own deflection against ranged attacks. And Loyal Scent Hound. At the end of its turn again. Okay. Okay. So that's how they interact. Oh god, they're gonna play way before any of us. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. I will want probably Abelard. I would like Abelard to deal with the servitors maybe. But it depends on how this plays. I want Argenta to go for him first. I want to dish out as much damage as possible. So I'll put you here, I guess. And then Idira. There's actually a little hole over here. Interesting. I think Idira, I can place her like there. Cassia, I think I want Cassia to focus on this area, not there. So I can put it here. And Argenta... No, actually I want Argenta here. And Idira can stay here. Why this pillar isn't covered, I don't know. I think it should be, but... I would not want Idira close to anyone else. I'll put it over here. If she blows up, she will take these two guys with her. Pascal. Pascal can go over there. And my main character can... I suppose for right now, just stay here. So I'm thinking Cassia is going to want to give Idira a turn. So we stay here. She's gonna buff, then I'm gonna give a turn to Argenta, blow him up, get Heroic Act, blow him up again. And then Abelard deals with this and Cassia deals with this as well. Okay.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, let's try and make this work. Please don't blow yourself up, okay?
On it.
Pray.
Was that you?
Pray.
Or
Pray. I will buff myself. Abelard.
will do. Anything else?
Abelard. I'm gonna give warp speed to Argenta.
Will do.
And I'm gonna give extra wounds to Abelard.
Anything else?
Okay, we did not blow ourselves up. I'm very happy about this. You pass.
My prescience has
You
failed
pass.
me.
So now Argenta plays. If Argenta plays, I'm gonna give her Voice of Command. And extra turn.
All too easy.
Maybe I should have gone for Air of Authority for more momentum. That was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, I'll still take it. So this guy cannot be knocked prone, correct? Yes, he's immune to falling prone. So this does nothing here. So I'm thinking about Rapid Fire Burst. And that's kind of it. We did get a versatility stack from this extra turn, which means this will cost 1. So I can actually do Rapid Fire Burst, Flash Fire Burst. Okay,
Faith without deeds is worthless.
let's mess him up if we can. The damage is so low because of the deflection, even with fired up. Wait. Oh no, it's every 3 stacks, not 2. Okay, I got confused there. Well now, this will certainly make things a little bit harder. And I am missing Gilliat right now, because Gilliat would have killed him straight up, I think. Ah, I will go for Entrench here.
My faith shields me.
And I will pass the turn. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm going for Reveal the Light.
I am a navigator.
I for
not a
sure want to
servitor.
curse this guy to take more damage. He takes 25% more damage.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
This will go for Argenta again because I wanted to keep dishing out damage. I'm gonna put the front line here for him to take more damage, and we get the armor bonus.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
This will give us cover efficiency and rerolls. That's whatever. Should have also... Should have actually placed the rear here. Yeah, that's my mistake. I will put it on Pascal.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And the back line can stay here.
Me?
Doesn't really matter.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, so he's cursed. Man, they are so spread apart, it's kind of annoying. Well, not kind of annoying, it's very annoying. I'll actually use it on these. Yeah, I'll try and bring them all over here. And I guess I'll hope Abelard can deal with them. Okay, so let's do this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
They all moved. I can also apply this because I have no more free stuff to use. I guess I could put this on her, right? She doesn't have it. Yeah, she doesn't have it. So take this, it will also give you an additional action point.
If I may.
And I can just hit them, which is perfect.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
This was covered, so I'm gonna ignore it. And we give Finest Hour to Argenta again. And let's see if she can deal some damage here.
I'll paint your death in colors.
I could also try and burst those two. Just get them out of the way right now. 5 stacks of versatility. This would make it 6. 7. I guess I will go for the stack here. I'll shoot with this. This will even just kill, which is perfect, I think. He's dead. Now, this is legit. Let's see how the thing works. The devastating? The great defense. So, for every 6 damage dealt, it applies 1 stack of degraded. So if all goes well, he should have a lot of stacks after this. I will start with this though. More resolve. And just... I could go for more... I don't want to blow it up before I do this though. Let's just apply this. "31 stacks of great defense." So he should basically die right now to Argenta. I'm even gonna use my heroic act, I think.
None will stand against me.
So, savor the kill on Pascal. It's also correct. What am I gonna do with this? I'm just going to go for joint analysis, which is just more damage for everybody.
My vow is to serve.
And I guess I'm gonna put hot on the trail. There's no point, right? I'll just do this.
Requests denied.
What do you mean denied, dude? Just put it there.
The scriptural prognosis
Done,
is
done, and done.
favorable.
And lower his damage. No, lower your damage. Just in case, and put this over there.
Running binaric override.
Okay. I will not bother trying to go for extra. I'm fine as I am. So, how many stacks do you have? You have 177 stacks. So if this works like I think it does, he should take an additional 177 damage per shot. Will it work though? Is the real question.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
He has armor, so I expect the damage to go down, of course, but still.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that talent. I like it a lot. Let's kill this bitch.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
Come on, can you not just hit him?
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape
There
the
you go.
Emperor's judgment.
I am happy about this. I am very happy about this. Idira, do we just kill somebody? I'm leaning towards yes.
There is movement in the Imperium.
You little bitch. You lived through this. God damn it. Okay, he's dead to poison though. Or are they immune to poison? I forget. No, they're not. So he's dead. Okay. We pass. We have another heroic act here. I think I would actually prefer to go for firearm mastery here. Okay, so first of all, let's shoot something.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. So firearm mastery, or I'll just go for this, but with my bolter. Number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, which is 8. I prefer this then.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. For you, my Emperor! I'll do it.
I really need a talent that allows me to ignore deflection, and I did think about that talent when I was picking the one I picked.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I guess I should have picked it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Because deflection does counter Argenta pretty hard. He's dead. So, just go there.
Doubt is for the weak.
It is kind of annoying to use firearm mastery on this
As the Emperor
bolter.
commands, I act. This is why I was chosen. I'll do
Because you have to shoot a bunch of times.
As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
So let me see the stacks here. I have 38 stacks of fired up, and I have 16 stacks of extermination. Yeah, it adds up. You are playing Pascal, that guy is dead, so I just shoot somebody.
Ability analysis successful.
Pass. I got this turn because of the heroic act. I'm actually gonna have Abelard clean this up.
Already done. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Oh, come on.
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purpose. Watch and learn.
So close, so close.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Okay, do your worst. You suck. Okay, I liked it a lot. Those boots are cool. Nope. Okay, those boots are very cool. Ah, let's try out our new thing. Metabolic overcharge. How many points are we gonna lose per action. So, Reckless Strike.
Follow my lead.
We take... Why did we take 2 instances of damage? I feel like I should have been 1, but okay. Do this.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Ah, damn.
On it.
Hello.
Just a minor setback.
Yeah, it's taking out of the temporary wounds. This works perfectly well.
No matter the cost.
Uh-huh.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. One fewer target. It will be done.
I'm missing someone.
Brace yourself.
Oh, it's a dead guy, isn't it? It's a dead guy. Can I still reach him just for fun?
My place is at the fore.
Nah. Sad panda.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, this is fine. Even if I
I'll
take
do
that
my
damage, doesn't really matter too much. Okay, we got a level up. What did you have? Tempestus Carapace. It's not bad. I think I have one already of these. No, sorry. And a trinket, the Halo device. So let's read this again. 25 strength, toughness, agility, and perception as bonuses. We use agility instead of intelligence, toughness, self-empower, and instinctive fellowship. Immunity to injuries and traumas. Oh my god. Regenerates toughness bonus by 2 wounds per turn. Whenever I kill an enemy, any damage they deal is increased by 1% until the end of combat, while their intelligence, willpower, and fellowship are reduced by 1 until the end of combat. Dude, this is straight up going for Abelard, I think. It's also good for Argenta. Well, it's good for everybody that's dealing damage, basically. God damn. Yeah, we can just swap this for the knuckle guard. So how will this look? Oh, I can't use it, why? What? An artifact of an ancient Xenos civilization that even the acolytes of the Order of Xenos know little about. Properties: recovery from irreversible injuries, inhuman strength, immortality, unknown. Threat level, Fatalis Maxima. Immediately consign the artifact to Oblivion on the desolate world and report accordance to Adult Inquisition. Dude, you cannot do this to me and then not being able to equip it. I can. It's main character only. Screw you, dude. Screw you. Come on. It's not fair. It is not fair. It is not fair. I would use strength instead of fellowship. That's gonna be a big penalty for me. Okay, I wonder if I'm gonna get cursed or something if I equip this. Let me just quick save. And check it out. Figured. The ingenious creation of an unknown craftsman shimmers, hypnotizing you with its faintly glowing patterns. The trinket is so captivating you cannot take your eyes off it. When you try to shift it into your other hand, you notice it can barely separate from your skin. There are thousands of fine flagella stretching between the surface and your palm. You tear the device off with effort and see countless tiny droplets of scarlet left behind. So, I don't want to use this because it's not beneficial for me. since I quick saved, I just want to see what happens. That's the only thing I want to do. Because I'm going to load back, and I'm going to either destroy it or throw it away. The patterns on the device glow brighter the closer you bring it to yourself. The lack of fasteners and the vague visions in your head tell you that the brooch should be placed against your bare skin, not worn on your clothes. As soon as the artifact touches your body, the skin underneath it burns, your heart races and your head feels like it's being squeezed by an adamantine garrote. So we could try and tear it off, but I want to see what happens. The artifact quickly embeds itself into your skin and bliss spreads to your veins. Small scratches heal and your battle-weary limbs grow strong. You are full of energy and the only thing bothering you is mild pangs of hunger spurred on by the smell of blood. So what, we became a vampire or something? But looking at the... Yeah, you cannot remove it now. Right? Yeah, you can't remove it. Interesting. So yeah, you do gain strength, toughness and agility, but... Yeah, I will not use this. It's gonna be awesome for like a melee-oriented character that you can have. Okay. I also imagine that at some point in the game something's gonna happen, like you're gonna get some kind of event with that item or something. So yeah, again, I don't particularly benefit from this. It's heretical. I'm not playing as heretical or anything like that. Let's just destroy it. Destroy it. A shot, a torch, a sharp rock. You go through several ways to break the Xeno artifact, but your efforts are futile. Not a single scratch appears on the smooth surface. All the while you sense something strange. You hear ringing in your ears and the metallic taste of raw meat in your mouth. Throw it away. You swing wildly and hurl the mysterious device as hard as you can through one of the broken windows in the hall. Now only the God Emperor knows where to look for it, and perhaps that is for the best. Okay. Sure.
It's about time.
Damn good item, though. It is a damn fine item. Unless it kills you at some point, which would be cool, but... It is a very good item.
Claim to the stars.
What is the exit? But this place just randomly appeared. This palace wasn't here before. And like, it couldn't be here before. You cannot kill a guy with 3000 HP very early in the game. What does this mean though? Does this mean that I have to go through every single system now again to try and look for new events? Or is it just because it's one of the systems that has the rumor? I don't know. I do not know. But just imagine that on Abelard. I would be very happy giving that to Abelard. Or Argenta. Okay, so the next place is gonna be the passage thingy. This is repeated. Pirates. And something new. Yep, definitely something new. Unidentified ruins. Okay, I'll take my usual party. But yeah, that was one of the occasions where I feel like Gilead would have done a lot better. At the same time, Gilead cannot benefit from...
My whispers crave entertainment.
From the graded defense as much as Argenta can. That's also something to consider. Now, we've been here already. Yeah, this is one of those cases where the game is telling me that it's a new place, but it's not. We've done this already.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay, so let's go back. And I think I will actually end the episode here, my friends. Before I start the next one, I'm gonna go over the level ups of all of my characters, level them up, and then we are gonna go for this battle with the pirates. Hopefully we can find the guy we're looking for in this bunch of little pirates over here. So, as usual, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Rogue Trader. I hope you guys are having fun. Questions, suggestions, anything like that, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.